What's up, you guys? This is your boy Devon with New Season 7, and today our message is separating yourself. Now, as you guys may know, basketball is of course a team sport, but it's a team sport built off of the foundation of individuals. Each individual have, their own individual goals and places that they want to be and go. Some players may want to go to college, different divisions, different goals with that. Some players want to be, the best player on the team according to their age group, or best player in their position. Some people just want to start. Some people just want to make the team. This brings me to my main point: separating ourselves. What most players don't understand is that in order to gain the upper hand in any opportunity that you may want or desire, right? So let's just take starting or being the best player for your position, right? So let's just say shooting guard, okay? You have a certain criteria that you have to bring to the team. So for example, a shooting guard, you have to be able to play off the ball, right? A lot. You have to also be able to play on the ball, so brush up on your ball handling skills. You got to be able to stretch the floor, preferably. So working on that jump shot, and of course creating your own opportunities as well. So being able to create off the dribble and so on and so forth. If you don't bring any one of these things to the table, you're already behind. Same thing if you're a big, for example. A big have a certain criteria that they have to abide by. It don't matter how many points you could put up if you can't get rebounds, right? If you can't be a force in the paint in terms of defense, everything else is a plus. Being able to spread the floor, that's a plus, especially in today's game where everybody, basically can shoot. That's a plus. And of course, being able to score down low is a plus. But point guard, another example. You have to know how to be the floor general. You have to be vocal, which is either personal or not. But you have to be able to set up open teammates. You have to be able to kind of play a chess game, so to speak. Get your teammates involved, get them open, kind of get them in the place that they need to succeed on the floor, so to speak. Because if they succeed, you guys all succeed. Professionals know this all too well, the importance of separating yourself, because when you are a pro or even a Division I athlete, you are under contract, right? Which means that this is now your profession. You do this as a means of living, basically. And when you have a job in this, you only have one job, and that's to play. And that's to bring what you bring to the team that makes you special, So you can't really afford to be off your square, which means that you gotta be in the gym with or without the team. When you are, say, going to team practice, going to team workouts, working out with the team with strength and conditioning, that's all fine and dandy, but none of that counts towards your personal success. None of that contributes towards your personal goals. None of it. So unless you're in the gym on your own, putting up your reps, when you have different players like, say, Kobe, who puts up, anywhere from 1,000 shots a day, God rest his soul. But, these different pros that put up a certain amount of shots and reps a day, that's without the team. That has nothing to do with the team and the success of the team. Whether if they win or not, or regardless of where their standing is, you have to get in the gym and put in that work on your own. That's the only way in which you'll be able to separate yourself. Anything else, you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure, so to speak. There's a real-time example that I'm gonna use, right? So for those of us who's always worked a job, or if you've worked any job before, you'll be able to relate to this. When you're hired, you have days, right? You have days in which you have to work. There's days in which we all gotta work. That is a requirement. There is no option of whether or not, if I'm gonna go to work today, it says I'm on schedule, but I don't know if I'm gonna go. that's a requirement. You have to go to work regardless. Now, what is an option is if you're trying to get promoted. Because if you're trying to get promoted or just be the best employee that you can possibly be, you start to do things that separate yourself. What I mean by that is do things that other employees aren't doing or aren't simply willing to do, right? Things such as picking up extra shifts or doing little extra jobs that, your boss or bosses may need you to do, or just asking really for extra work, or so to speak. Those are options, right, that can help your personal goal, which in this case can be to get promoted. So it's the same thing with basketball terminology, man. Like, if you're trying to accomplish your personal goals, right, then you have to start to align yourself up the right way to separate yourself. You have to. So you have to go put in extra work and things that other players just simply aren't willing to do. Too many times do I see players where they work so hard, man, and I mean so very hard, prior to the season, right, to make these teams. And, most make the team. And too many times I see them kind of fade off, right? And it's like you talk to players and it's like, you gotta stay in the gym, man. Like, I just don't be having time because, we be having practice all the time and this and that. But then it's like these players, it's like, well, what are your goals? Okay, well, my goal is to start, or my goal is to, go to college, where I'm gonna be under contract. Keep in mind, you're gonna be under contract when you go to college. You gotta sign a letter of intent. And it's like, or pro. And it's like, dude, you have to work through the season. Like, this isn't dude, when you go to college, you're gonna be working out 3 times a day with the team, period. So like, you might as well and that's not even including what you have to do on your own if you still want to separate yourself at that level. It only gets harder. So you might as well set yourself up to succeed right now. You know what I mean? This is just an opener. I'm gonna be going more into details in terms of how to properly plan as a basketball player, to set yourself up to succeed on our next upcoming messages of the day. But I just wanted to kind of throw this out there and kind of get you guys thinking, in the mindset of thinking about putting in extra work and really separating yourself. But with that being said, that is the message of today. It's our opener. And I'm Devon with New Season 7. You guys stay productive and stay blessed. All right, peace out.